So this is actually gonna be a different video as used to, but I do want to do one more thing about my collection. This will focus on magazines as well as Nintendo Switch games I have over there. But either way, I do want to show you my Nintendo Power, my action video magazines that I've collected over the years. And there's actually, let's go start with Game Pro. There you go. This is a Game Pro magazine. This is the only one I have, and it's only on PlayStation games. So, you want to know what a magazine looks like? They show you all the games and all the ads, but it's PlayStation, so nothing to see there. It's like just a list of PlayStation games, but if you're a fan of PlayStation like me, you can actually get this one. But I do have Nintendo Power, so I do want to focus on that. Actually, one more thing. There's another magazine I gotta pile up. Dreamcasts. Actually, there's a few things I gotta pile up before I start doing my Nintendo Power. Dreamcast. So I have, this one is pretty cool. The art graphics for Code Veronica Power Stone. And this one's on Sonic, and Jet Set Radio. Same thing, same format as the Game Pro, and I do have guides. So I have Link to the Past, Four Swords. I only have 4 of them. Star Ocean, which I've never played yet. Threads of Fate, which I'll actually play soon. Guides, I did beat it once. And Billy Hatcher, which I've never finished yet, but I will finish in the next week. So, so this is my Nintendo Power collection. As you see here, Nintendo Power. I'm gonna look. You start off with this. This one is because I try to get the Game Pro off, but you have the Super Power Club. And the Nintendo Power is pretty cool. This is the only magazine collection I will ever invest to is Nintendo Power. Like everyone gets invested in Nintendo Power because Nintendo Power was one of the first video magazines that was pretty cool back then. It had lots of good stuff like walkthroughs. Like this is Super Emerald Strikes Back. And you have comics, or not comics. This feels like a comic, but it's not. This is Mortal Kombat. More walkthroughs or tips. And now there's the comics. Oh crap! I didn't get. And you have the posters, but thank God I did not want to take out one of the poster pals I have ripped and collected over the years, or perhaps 2 years. This is a Secret of Mana, one of my favorite RPGs of all time, also for Super Nintendo. And this one is Nestie's Adventures, one of the Nestie comics in the Nintendo Power, and Nestor stars in it most of the time. He's like the Captain N of the Nintendo Power magazines, and you have walkthroughs, cheat codes, more walkthroughs, and yeah, that's the layout of the Nintendo Power pretty much. I think I'm gonna walk through this to see. You have the top 10, the top 20 for like games, Nintendo games like Super Nintendo, NES, and Game Boy. And so we're gonna walk through this because some of them I do want to show you. Flintstones, Battleship, Counselor's Corner is actually where these guys from Nintendo will tell you. Will give you tips on how to beat a game, such as Shadowrun, Lost Vikings. I saw Alpha Nerd did this, and he got frustrated. So, and I did beat this on the Super Nintendo, but it gives you tips on like how the step by step to beat like a stage or like the game overall. And this now playing, it shows you the games that are gonna be released. Some of them were there's like games that have been never released, but I haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna go through all of this. So all magazines, and you have the Power Challenge trading cards. I didn't rip this yet, but it's in good tact. And yeah. So Star Tropics. Star Tropics is a classic NES game that I played and I beat in. It's like NES, but modern day Zelda. You play as a kid who goes traverse to islands and you fight monsters in islands. Powered to play shows you the ratings, like what makes the game good. This is Star Tropics, so yeah. Star Tropics. Bomberman Hero, another one. You see there. World Championship Wrestling, NWO. I'm not a big fan of wrestling, so I'm just wanting to show you this. Goemon, one of my favorites. This is the N64 one, one of my favorite games in the N64 library. What's this? Fighter Destiny. Next one. This is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm not a big fan of Fire Emblem, but one of the games I do want to get on my game collection because it's also one of the rarest. And even if you're not a big fan, you can just play it and just have fun with it. This is Namco. Shadow the Hedgehog. I know this one was bad because it's mixed, it's okay, but like holy crap, hurt lots of cursing in that game. Lots of commercial ads in this, which is pretty cool. Same. This is from 2005, so the format has pretty much changed. No comics. This is just all video game reviews, like games they expect to see in the future. Zach Bell. So Castlevania, Trauma. I've heard of this game, but I've never played it. Tony Hawk and Beautiful Joe, one of my favorite beat 'em up games. Yeah. This is last issue. Whoa, this is the one of the Nintendo Powers, and this year last issue. This is when it expires, but I bought this at Small Town, so I don't know if they forgot to take off the sticker or when someone gave it away. So yeah. This is N64. Got nothing. This is that's GameCube. 64. Just wanted to show you all the covers because I don't want to go through it deeply. GameCube, Game Boy Advance. All right, this is one of the original ones. There's Mario, Yoshi's Island. Oh, I think I passed it. All right, this one I do want to show you because the Angry Video Nerd did a review on this, and he pointed out The Mask 2, which was never released. And you have the Son of Mask, but that movie was so bad. So whoever did this, I felt bad for that person. But if Mask 2 was created, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. They're gonna do with this thing where you can become the set on Mask 2. It's gonna be some old guy, but we don't know. It's gonna be that's the most hilarious contest because the movie was never released. It's never made. So Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, he was a big deal back in the 90s, in 90s baseball. One of the greatest hitters of all time. He made baseball popular after 1994 MLB strike, and he was the star. He was the cover of Nintendo as well. He was, well, Nintendo's baseball series starring Ken Griffey Jr. because he was big. He was a big deal back then. He was a big deal. Oracle of Seasons, one of my favorite Zelda games. This is just 100 best games of all time. So, Beautiful Joe, one of my favorites. Super Mario Bros. 3. I got this at a antique shop for $40. So, yeah, that one's pretty good. This is Donkey Kong 53, Vice Project Doom. I call this James. It's like James Bond version of Ninja Gaiden, and it's really good. What's the comic? Battletoads comic. Ziath, I beat in. So this is Zelda. I believe this is Ocarina of Time. Super Castlevania 4. Scat. Power Blade. And Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. I do have more. My 64 covered. This is the first Nintendo Power magazine that's ever released. This one's also valuable. This could go for like, this one was only $50. I got it from this anime store because apparently we're missing it was missing a poster, so I got mad about that. But one of the very first Nintendo Power magazine. Super Mario World. What the heck is this? Final Fantasy 2. Oh, yeah, you get this too. So, Nestor, the comic, Nestor. What game is this? Oh, Carmen Sandiego, Battletoads, Nim Squadron, Donkey Kong 64. This one's pretty cool. See here. Robin Hood and Ninja Gaiden. Ooh, look at that guy right there. Adventures of Batman and Robin, one of my favorite Batman games. One of my favorite Batman games. Majora's Mask, Aladdin. God. Yeah, show you. So you have Samus Busting Out, Crystal Chronicles, Metal Storm. It's this very Metal Storm cover. One of my favorite NES games, and this one's actually pretty cool. Page Unmask the Power in You and Radicalize with just subscription to Nintendo Power. I like their catchphrases all the time. So this one sticked out for some reason. Because I don't know. Yeah. Take this out of the way. Star Trek. Not a big fan of the series, but Battletoads. Super Mario 64. Trouble. This is, I believe, Worms. Another Ken Griffey Jr. F-Zero X. Kirby. Felix the Cat. Jetsons. Oh, wait, this is the Game Boy version. Dino City. and never played it. Soul Blazer, never played it either, but maybe I should. Metro Prime Echoes, Mega Man 3. Oh. Look at that Mega Man face. Look at this chance. Like, what the heck? And then lastly, we have Tetris Attack, Pokemon Crystal Version, and Metroid Fusion. So, yeah. And this here is where I store all my posters. So, show you an example. This is Mega Man. Oh, what a coincidence! Mega Man X2 poster, which I liked from the Adventures of Batman and Robin issue. And I also got this from Small Town, which I've never seen, but this is actually a comic, Captain and the Game Master comic, which is based off the show, cartoon show of the same name. This one I would just play the game. I'm not a fan of this. I'm a fan of the anime series because I never got into it. Well, no one never got into it, but I just played the game. The Angry Video Game Nerd, he did make some funny jokes about it. The fist of the North Star. So you take a fist out of a star, and he makes a joke in Title Legends where he says, "Who's it? The guy from the Fist of the North Star?" And I was cracking up because I don't know too well about the series. So, Iron Sword, and then you have Captain N. So yeah, then I want to show you the Switch games I have. So I'm gonna start. It's got a small pile. So the first one is RXN, which is a shoot 'em up. By I don't know who made this. Is it Ghoulie or East Asia Software? Decent shoot 'em up. I do have this, so yeah, it's okay. I may want to stream this one day. So, Fire Emblem Hero, Three Houses. I got this game because everyone has it, but I have to get it too. But I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, Sonic Mania Plus. I beaten it and I like it. Tokyo Mirage Session FE Encore. This is actually the Switch port from the Wii U game. I beaten it. It's a good RPG. Has a good game RPG mechanic into it. I think it relies on a combo system, but that's the only good side about it. Other than that, the story, yeah. the dungeon designs are good. The bosses are good. The characters are okay. They're good. Okay, the story I don't give a crap about. The gameplay is good, so that's one thing. Astral Chains. This is a new game by Platinum, and it plays like Bayonetta, but plays two police officers trying to I don't know, you're trying to beat monsters and stuff. So yeah. Cave Story. This is actually a good indie platformer. This was originally released in 2004 for the PC before being ported to other systems like the Switch and yeah, PS4, the 3DS, and yeah. So, South Park, Fractured But Whole, funny as it's a RPG game with lots of humor, and yeah. I tried to stream this one, but I backtracked a bit just to play Landstalker and Lunar, but this is going to be on the list, so expect a stream for this game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's one of them. I like this a lot because it has all the characters. The gameplay is very refined. Sephiroth is going to be in this game soon when he was revealed last week. Well, my opinion is that I did not want Gino in Sword in the first place. If Gino was a Mii fighter, I would just laugh because I'm pretty much sure I said, yeah, that's the end. And yeah, there's actually only 3 Square Enix characters already, so there's no way these characters those are gonna be in there in the first place. Let alone they're not fucking iconic. So yeah, well they're not iconic enough to be in the game. So yeah, Pokemon Sword. I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but it's really good. So yeah, Rune Factory 4 Special. This is actually the Switch port of the 3DS game, Rune Factory 4. This is Harvest Moon RPG, which I said before in my last video on the handheld games. So yeah, Breath of the Wild. The last time I played this was when I got this was 2 years ago, and I haven't played it since. But maybe I might want to try this out again. Octopath Traveler. I haven't opened this yet, and I bought this 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So it's a really good RPG made by Square Enix, and I think one of the best in the Switch. So, Super Mario Odyssey. Well, I beating this game and I like it, but I don't never rank it top 5 in Mario games in my list. So yeah. Lastly, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and I've gotten this game 2 weeks ago, and I've heard how good this one is, but also how difficult this one is as well. So yeah, and that's about it for my video. So yeah, and thumbs up.